The quarterly GDP report this past Thursday showed a 0.9% contraction. Now that's following last quarter's negative 1.6% growth. 2 quarters of negative growth in a row. That's considered the definition of a recession. Well, at least until this administration. Take a listen.
2.7 million people hired in the first half of the year. It doesn't make sense that the economy would be in recession.
You see that the thing that happens during a pre-recession is that you lose jobs, and we're not seeing that currently.
That doesn't sound like a recession to me. Thank you very much.
Might not sound like a recession, but I bet a lot of you disagree and say, well, it feels like a recession. So what's this all about? Well, we're going to discuss it with the host of Wise Guys with our friend John Tabacco right here on Newsmax, the man himself. It's John Tabacco. Hi, John.
Katrina, how are you?
Fantastic. All right. I will ask you where you're going in your car because I just want to know. But here is my question. All right. What is going on? A woman is no longer a woman, and a recession seems to no longer be a recession. But as I said, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, you know where it goes.
Well, the left is having a major problem with redefinition of terms. We can't call a woman who's clearly a female a woman. Moms across the world are being disrespected because now they have to be called birthing people. And look, I didn't go to Harvard. On Wise Guys, we kind of try to put it in regular man speak, but I did go to St. John's University. And in my first year of college in Economics 101, we learned that a technical, theoretical recession is when the GDP does not expand for 2 quarters in a row. This is age-old, historical, simple Econ 101. And when Karine Jean-Pierre, or I call her Karine John peed my pants because she doesn't know how to answer some of these questions.
That's layman's terms.
Gets up there and says, this isn't a recession because we're creating a lot of jobs. That doesn't mean anything. And when Joe Biden says it doesn't sound like a recession, it doesn't have to sound like it. It is a recession. Everyone knows it, and they want to just keep redefining things that kind of line up with their narrative, and it makes no sense. It would be a lot better off to say to people, hey, we're in a recession, we got to get out of it, and here's what we're going to do, and then people would feel a little confidence. But when they keep lying to us, Katrina, it just makes people who are regular laymen who don't understand the theoretical stuff think, wow, can I even believe my government anymore? And many people can't.
I think also it makes many Americans feel completely ignored and disregarded. And, whereas you see the government being tone deaf. And once again, as I said, if it feels like a recession, which it does, I would say for most Americans, then even if for whatever reason the definition didn't exactly hit it, because I know there are some other factors, but at the same time, you know what, for all intents and purposes, Americans are in a really tough spot. Now, you mentioned Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. You have a different nickname for her. Now, on Thursday, she made this statement regarding our economy. Take a listen.
When we talk about recession and we talk about where we are currently today, what we look at and what we speak to is the facts.
Your reaction to that?
She never has any facts for us. She basically says, well, I have nothing on that. I don't have anything for you on that. I have nothing for you on that. And now we're supposed to believe that the junk she's feeding us are facts. There are no facts to be had with this administration. Everything they tell us, they told us for 6 or 7 months that inflation was just transitory. And now we have the chairman of the Fed out there saying, I'm hoping we can have a soft-ish landing. These aren't awe-inspiring and confidence-inspiring things we're hearing from our leaders. And you know what, Katrina? I spent 30 years on Wall Street, and most people on Wall Street fear one thing the most: the unknown. You want to have some points of light that you can point to and say you made an educated decision. Mm-hmm. And many people in America have that same fear, the fear of the unknown. And when your government is the one feeding you all these false facts, people are scared. And I'm seeing it all the time. When we hit the streets and talk to folks, they're like, hey, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm taking money out of my 401k to close that gap. People are really scared.
Yeah, a really great insight there, John Tabacco. Thanks so much for joining us. Really breaking everything into layman's terms. I always learn so much for you. And of course, be sure to catch Wise Guys with John Tabacco later tonight.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. I want to tell you about the Patriot Gold Group. But first, let me tell you that the S&P has already lost $8.2 trillion in 2022. Did you know that? Peak inflation is not even hit despite the Fed rate hikes on groceries, on gas. You know it as well as I do. Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs are warning of another 20% drop. Inflation is winning in a knockout right now. The Fed is going to raise rates again at the end of July. Meanwhile, Goldman, Wells Fargo, and Bloomberg are all forecasting gold to surpass all-time highs. If you want to invest in gold, call 888-936-2373 now. Call the Patriot Gold Group today and ask about their no-fee-for-life IRA. Sounds like a good deal, don't it? Here's the number, 888-936-2373. 888-936-2373 for the Patriot Gold Group.